Welcome. If you've ever wanted to learn databases but didn't know where to start, this is that starting point. In this video, I'll walk you through installing MySQL Server, setting up MySQL Workbench, and creating your very first database, completely from scratch, with nothing assumed. By the end, you'll have a working database on your own machine. Almost every app you use, school records, shopping sites, even banking systems, runs on a database behind the scenes. Somewhere, a system is storing names, prices, transactions, and pulling them back out in milliseconds. Today, you're going to build one of those systems yourself, and you're going to understand every piece of it. Before we install anything, two names you need to keep straight. MySQL Server is the actual database engine. It's the program that runs quietly in the background, storing your data on disk and answering questions about it. MySQL Workbench is completely different. It's the visual application you open, type into, and click around in. Workbench doesn't store anything itself. It just talks to the server. You genuinely need both installed. And in that order, server first. Let's get server installed first. Open your browser and go to dev.mysql.com/downloads/mysql. This page always shows the current MySQL community server release. Set operating system to Microsoft Windows, and you'll see two choices, an MSI installer and a ZIP archive. Take the MSI installer. It's the one that actually installs and configures everything for you instead of leaving you to do it by hand. Click Download. One thing before you run it. MySQL Server needs the Microsoft Visual C++ 2019 redistributable package installed on Windows, so if the installer complains, grab that first from the Microsoft Download Center. Now run the MSI. When it asks for a setup type, choose the default. It installs Server plus the supporting tools you'll want later. Once files are copied, the installer hands you off to a tool called MySQL Configurator. This is where the real decisions happen. It'll ask for a TCP port, leave that at the default, 3306. That's the port every MySQL client expects. Then it asks you to set a root password. Choose one you'll actually remember and write it down somewhere safe because you will need it in the very next step. Finally, it sets up MySQL as a Windows service, so it starts automatically in the background from now on. Click Apply, and Server is live. Now the tool you'll actually spend your time in. Go to dev.mysql.com/downloads/workbench. Same pattern as before, set operating system to Windows and download the MSI installer. Run it, click through the defaults. There's nothing to configure yet. Workbench itself has no settings worth changing on first install. Once it's done, launch MySQL Workbench from your Start menu. The first time Workbench opens, you'll land on the home screen, and under MySQL Connections you'll see a tile already waiting for you, usually labeled Local Instance MySQL. Click it, or click the plus icon to set one up manually. Either way, you'll see the Setup New Connection form, hostname 127.0.0.1. That means this same computer, port 3306, matching what we set during install and username root. Click Test Connection, enter the root password from earlier when it's requested, and if everything's correct, you'll see a success message. Click OK, and you're connected. With a connection open, you'll see a blank SQL editor. This is where every command you write actually runs. Type Create Database, then a name, no spaces. I'll use my_first_db and end the line with a semicolon. MySQL won't run a statement without one. Click the lightning bolt icon or press Ctrl-Enter to execute it. Now run use my_first_db semicolon to tell Workbench that every command from here on should apply inside this database. You can confirm it worked by running show databases, and you'll see your new one listed. A database with nothing in it isn't very useful, so let's create a table. Type create table users, then in parentheses, ID int primary key name varchar 50. That gives you a numeric ID column and a text column for a name. Run it, then insert a row. Insert into users values 1, quote, Alex, quote. Run select star from users and you'll see that exact row come back. Create, insert, read. That's the entire loop you'll repeat for almost everything you ever build with a database. Three things that trip up almost everyone the first time. If the installer says port 3306 is already in use, another MySQL instance is probably already running. Check your Windows services list before installing a second one. If you forget your root password, you're not stuck. MySQL Configurator can reset it. Just rerun it from the Start menu. And if the MySQL service won't start at all, check Windows Services for MySQL 80 and start it manually. That alone fixes it most of the time. Take a second to appreciate what you just did. You installed MySQL Server, installed Workbench, connected the two together, created a real database, built a table, and both wrote and read data back out of it. That is a genuinely complete foundation, and everything else in SQL is really just variations on those same few steps. If this helped you get unstuck, subscribe. There's a lot more hands-on database and Python content coming. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.